and online streaming at 560thesource.com. This is the legendary KLZ Denver.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business.
Absolutely. Happy beginning of the week to you.
Right.
Beginning of the year, really, for some people.
Maybe
those who took that V word,
Angel,
vacation, holiday,
Angel,
little break, little
Angel,
refresher course.
Bueller. Yeah, absolutely. And, I'm very happy to have you back in here. You kept telling everybody on Friday that it was, I begged and I hooped and I hollered and I asked you to come. And while that may be true, this you're calling your first official day back.
This is my first official day back. And this is going to be the best year ever.
Do you know why?
Ooh, do tell me why.
Boyer's Coffee.
Well, yeah, that's a good
It's Monday.
A good start. It is Monday.
Is making Mondays better, one cup at a time.
Are we going to give away a free office sampler pack?
Oh, we should.
I think we should.
We should.
We'll post something on Facebook. We'll give that away by the end of the hour. How about that?
Okie doke.
Should we do that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Free office sampler pack from Boyers,
So
making Mondays better, one cup at a time.
Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/experiencepros. See the question that we ask, answer the question, and we will.
But give us a minute, because it's not on there yet.
It's not there yet.
We'll do it during the commercial break.
We do everything during the commercial breaks. And the good news, oh my gosh, guess what I did yesterday?
Okay, hold on. I see you're wearing your Christmas orange again.
Stop with the Christmas orange. I'm telling you. I'm warning you.
Yeah. What'd you do yesterday?
I found the Christmas orange shirt.
You did. I see that. Yeah.
I
think you were supposed to put it away when you put away your holiday stuff.
No.
Your holiday decorations.
I have got several compliments, none from you, by the way, Missy, today about this orange shirt, because it is bright and it is fancy and it is new and it looks good.
Yeah, but did you know that orange is not the color of the season? Yellow is the color of the season.
There you go.
You are so last season.
Charlie.
I know Charlie's wearing yellow today. Yeah. Charlie's very trendy.
No, we went on Saturday. We went to see Major Mom.
We did.
They told us how to organize.
And
there were several different categories. There were the people who have large closets, and then the people who have small, very tiny closets. And then there's the category just called Eric.
She did have a category for you. Mm-hmm. You are special.
Yeah, and I went out and I took
you didn't seem to feel very special. I don't think you appreciated the specialness that was being bestowed upon you.
Then you have not read your own blog, because if you go take a look at experiencepros.com, you'll find the newest blog. By the way, we're doing 365 days of fan bragging, and yesterday's blog was all about Major Mom. Actually, it was Saturday's blog. Saturday's blog was all about Major Mom. And I blogged. I was inspired.
What'd you do? What did you do? Really? What did you do?
Should I put pictures out there? Because I'm kind of embarrassed about the before picture.
No, not well. It depends.
You kind of have to see the before.
Do you have an after picture?
I do.
You do?
I do.
And it's significantly different than the before picture? Because if it just like, I just took out my orange shirt, look at me, I'm all organized. No.
I don't think I like your tone of voice.
It was much bigger than that.
Much bigger than that. The rest of my apartment's a complete disaster. No.
Are you saying? Let me get this straight. Are you saying that you were inspired to get organized and clean out your closet this weekend?
I was so inspired that I did the way that the television shows do it. I pulled everything out of my closet.
Ooh.
And only put back the stuff that I want.
I might be impressed.
I think you will.
I might be. I'm going to hold out until I see the photos.
I'll put some, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attach some of the before and after photos to the blog.
You know what, Eric?
I'm going to put it on the blog, so you have to find it on the blog.
I can read the blog.
And then we're going to post a question during the commercial break about the Boyer's Coffee giveaway.
Piece we talked about on Friday. If you don't do anything different this year, if you don't start today and make changes today, then you're going to get last year's results. And look at you. You did something different?
I've been doing so many things different. I'm telling you what, I came out of the gate ready to roar, and we're doing well.
Well, I hope our listeners are ready to roar. This is going to be the best year ever. We're changing things up. It is a new day, new month, new week. It is January.
Oh, January. I like that. Okay. Hey, when we return, Dick Lee's with us. We're going to talk a little bit about value innovation. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service, coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products, means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Are you tired of spending your valuable time networking with people and disappointed with the results you're getting? Of course. The connections you do make only want to sell you something. Extreme Relationship Management allows you to identify quality connections and helps you decide exactly who to spend your time with after a networking event. Visit extremerelationshipmanagement.com and enter the promo code ExperiencePros and get 20% off. Or call 720-425-1500. Extreme Relationship Management. The right relationships to build your business.
Admit it, you watched the infomercials and bought P90X because you wanted to look like Tony Horton. You even put the first DVD in and started following along for about 5 minutes. But if your DVDs are collecting dust, it's time you heard about the Compound in Littleton. The biggest problem with at-home fitness is just that. It's at home. Come to the Compound and gain all the value of incredible products. P90X, Team Beachbody, Insanity, and CrossFit. In a supportive environment where you are accountable, call today and get back on track. The Compound, 303-798-2606.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame Art. It matters.
Maximize your time and networking efforts. Develop your profit margin within 60 days guaranteed, and make sure that your market actually hears about your business. You get all this when you become a member of the Extreme Team. For less than you pay in gasoline, you can super fuel your business and gain the services of Tony and Gina, founders of Extreme Relationship Management, Mary, the instructor of Extreme Business Building, and Eric and Angel, the creators of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Are you ready to get extreme? ExperiencePros.com/extreme.
You know that the Experience Pros radio show runs on caffeine, but not just any coffee will do. We believe in Boyer's Coffee and their commitment to being Colorado proud. Their sustainable efforts give you a reason to serve Denver's finest coffee to your customers and employees, but it's the taste of their slow-roasted flavor that will have you drinking Boyer's Coffee yourself. Drink Boyer's Coffee. We do. Find out more about Boyer's commitment to your community at boyerscoffee.com.
The Dave Ramsey Show.
My question is about payday loans.
No. Stop it. It's an 800% interest. Get these parasites out of your life. Okay?
Yes.
Don't go in there again. Ever. No.
Got persuaded.
No. You're shooting yourself in the foot. No. Raise your right hand, swear to never go in there again. Listen, these are loan sharks without a baseball bat.
Dave Ramsey, noon to 3 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Are you ready for your revolution? Well, we are ready to bring it to you. We're the Experienced Pros radio show, and our next guest is all about revolutionary ideas.
Absolutely. Richard Lee, the chairman, president, and CEO, and author of Value Innovation Works. Is your business being innovative?
It better be, or it's already scheduled for extinction.
You know what? We don't want anybody to be extinct. This is the best year ever. And Dick, some of the things that you guys have coming out of Value Innovation Works are just incredible. But let's go back to the beginning. Let's remind our listeners, what is value innovation?
Great question. I do love Eric's orange Christmas shirt, by the way. It is fantastic. And next year we're going to get him, this year we're going to get him a red shirt. What do you think?
Ooh,
Wouldn't that be
we'll
fantastic?
be like far out.
Like a red shirt freshman.
Very innovative.
A little bit of holly up there, too.
Can we swap out the holly for mistletoe and put it a little higher?
Okay. All right,
Just
that
saying.
sounds good.
All
Okay,
right,
so
value
innovation. Value innovation is, you guys know this, delivering exceptional value to the most important customer in the value chain all the time, every time. And if you do that, you get sustainable, profitable growth.
And that's what we're after is sustainable, profitable growth. All right, let's start with some success stories. Who's doing it now?
Let's pick 4 in Colorado. Ready Talk?
You bet.
They compete with WebEx and GoToWebinar. You know those guys?
Ready Talk, yeah.
They have about 150 employees. They're at the top end of the 16th Street Mall. They're expanding. They have 150 employees today. They expect to have 195 by the end of this year.
Wow.
They were a stage 2 business. Now they're a stage 3 business. They're doing extremely well, and they use the value innovation process.
Okay. All right. Who else?
Folded Pack.
Oh, those are the folks that replace peanuts.
Replace peanuts.
Packing peanuts.
Yes.
And
not Charlie Brown.
Amazon came to them about 3 months ago after they had tried to ship 1,000 television sets around the country. And they went from LTL, that's less than a truckload shipping, to UPS. 340 of those television sets were broken when they got to the other end. They said, we can't do this. What they're trying to do is to reduce shipping costs, because the average cost of shipping a television set in the United States is $160.
Ooh.
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they came to Folded Pack and said, could we work something with Expandos to see if we can use that to ship television sets?
And didn't they put something like a light bulb and a brick in the same box to do a test?
They do that. If you want them to do that, they'll send you a brick and 2 coffee mugs and 2 light bulbs, and it won't be broken.
And nothing will be broken.
That's brilliant.
So Amazon figured, well, maybe we won't break television sets. They shipped 1,000.
Yeah.
There was no breakage. They had 1,000 consumer reports coming back. Sorry, they sent 1,000 consumer reports out. They got 100 back. 99 of the people said, where do we get this stuff from?
Nice.
And one person said, I cut my finger on the serrated edge.
There's always that one. There's always
cardboard
that one.
and finger. It happens.
There's always that one in the crowd that says, I don't want something different.
Right.
I don't care if it is better. I just want my small life.
All right. For the sake of time, let's keep moving. Who else do we have?
So bottom line on this, $90 saved per television set in terms of shipping to the consumer.
Right.
6-figure purchase by Amazon for this product each month.
I love it. I love it.
And that was simply because I saw a need and went out and created a product to fix it.
No, they had invested $7 million in this product line through venture capitalists. They were going nowhere. They had identified the wrong most important customer. You remember we said we're going to deliver to the most important customer in the value chain? They got the wrong customer. They got the right customer, which is the manufacturer of high value-added fragile products.
Yes.
Okay.
Not the distributor.
No.
The distributor wants to see everything go down. Operating cost, product cost. That's all they want.
So this is where this, in the book, that you emphasize over and over again, the most important customer.
Yes, and you remember we've talked about this before, and you said, so how do you identify the most important customer? We went through that.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna hold the other two for now, and let's go to another question. You're working on trying to set up a program with small business owners here in Colorado. How's that going?
Not as well as we would like.
Why?
I don't know the answer to that, other than I think it's a little bit of apathy, and people have got their own projects and things in place right now, and academia moves fairly slowly, and so does economic development. But we have one shining light.
Ooh, thank you.
The Monfort Institute.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know where that is?
Well, I don't know where Monfort Institute is, but I know the Monfort brothers.
Yes. There's the Monfort Institute at the University of Northern Colorado, and our next workshop, which is at the end of January, the executive director of the Monfort Institute is coming because he's very excited about what it is we're doing, and he wants to see what role they can play to help us.
I love
Congratulations.
that.
You know, it's funny when you get these ideas and surrounding yourself with those thinkers, those visionaries, people that are willing to, okay, this is, even though we want something different, and especially this time of year, we recognize this a lot, Dick, that we want different things, we want a different outcome, but we don't really want to change anything that we're doing. we just want the different outcome. Do you see that a lot when you're out?
Yes. People keep on picking up the same hammer, the same nail, and they hammer harder and expect to get a different result. All they do is hammer harder.
So how do we, what's the impetus? Like, how do we light that spark? What is that one thing that you have seen, or have you been able to narrow this down, that these are the people that are going to be the game changers, the business changers? Or are they just kind of like a needle in a haystack?
Well, they're needle in the haystack in that there aren't a lot of them, and you're difficult to find, but they're out there because they're not content with the status quo. They realize they can do a lot better, but they're not quite sure how they can do a lot better, and that's where we can come in and help them.
Gotcha. I just want to believe more. I want to actually get out there and make that difference.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had a product or a service that, like the story of Folded Pack, that you've invested all your life, your heart, energy, all of that, and somebody came along and said, you know something, if I could just guide you into this right customer line, it would break out. Wouldn't that be amazing? You're offering workshops all across the Denver area. Tell us a couple of bit more, because these are available for people to come and attend, right?
Exactly, yes. There are 9 of them this year. The first one is January, then February, then March, and then we take a month off and we go through the rest of the year. And we have some very exciting people coming to this January workshop from out of state. One is Mike Franchell. He is the executive director of CBBIC, and I can't remember what CBBIC stands for, but it's basically a wall-less incubator in upstate New York, where unemployment is terrible. Companies like Eastman Kodak, Bausch & Lomb, Xerox, Kodak,
oh my gosh,
have not done well.
They've not been innovative.
And Mike wants to put that to an end. He's going to be on your next radio show when he comes into town, so that he can go back to Albany and do the same thing in Albany that we're doing here.
All right. Well, we want to guide our listeners, one, to pick up a copy of the book, Value Innovation Works.
Yes.
Because it's a how-to guide to deliver that exceptional value to the most important customer in your value chain. Where can they get a copy of Value Innovation Works?
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. And then how can they register for the workshop that's coming up in January?
Go to our website, www.valueinnovations.com. Click on workshops, download the brochure, bingo.
I love it.
And we see this every day. We're all struggling. We're all struggling to find that answer. And perhaps we're not delivering to the right customer in our value chain.
Well, you only have everything to gain. So make sure that you go out. Value Innovations Works. Value Innovation Works
is the name of the book. Oh, and valueinnovations.com.
Valueinnovations.com. I apologize. All right, Dick, thank you so much for being here.
It's fantastic to be with you guys again, and you are so upbeat. I can see that 2013 is going to be the best of the best.
It is going to be the best of the best, and Dick is going to be with us again in a couple of weeks, and so we're going to be following the progress of value innovation all year long.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about how to make sure you're all ready for those events after these messages.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
If you're like millions of other Americans, you're wondering if now is the time to purchase a home or refinance the one that you already own. That's where I can help. I'm Cheryl with ALMC Mortgage at Nova Home Loans, and I have both the expertise and the available loan programs to help you get the right loan for you. Choosing the right mortgage company is more important than ever. I started ALMC Mortgage over 17 years ago, and I've recently just teamed up with Nova Home Loans to offer my customers uncompromised service and product. I'm committed to your needs and getting you the best deal. ALMC Mortgage is proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and is a member of TeamDaveLogan.com. ALMC at Nova Home Loans is more than you would expect and everything that you deserve. Call me, Cheryl, at 303-696-6933 or go to my website at almcmortgage.com. Again, call me, Cheryl, today at 303-696-6933 or go to my website at almcmortgage.com and let's get started.
LMB 100020432, NMLS number 266695, Nova NMLS number 3087. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Hey Denver, this is Eric. Does it seem that almost everywhere you look, people are driving late model cars that are banged up and scratched? My own neighbor just backed her brand new car into a pole. Accidents happen, and when they do, we want you to know that you absolutely have a choice of where to take your car for collision repair. Nyland's Collision Center in Inglewood offers award-winning service and costs no more than any other repair shop. What you will get is the VIP treatment for both you and your car, and you won't have to haggle with the insurance folks. Call Nyland's and find out how great service is no accident. 303-761-9219. That's 303-761-9219 or online at nylandscollision.com.
Cyber Terry is now Admin Solutions, and Admin Solutions is hiring. Energetic, sassy, and upbeat candidates with an administrative background should apply today. You're ready for a career change, and Admin Solutions is ready for you. Send your resume to Dana K. Hall at admin-solutions.com and get ready to work in this growing industry. Admin Solutions, assisting you when your to-do exceeds your can-do. Call Dana today at 303-663-3279.
Proformance Apparel is South Metro Denver's premier corporate and athletic apparel store. They are a one-stop shop for creating a personal yet professional look for you and your organization. Offering in-house embroidery, a state-of-the-art banner and sign maker, screen printing, and a graphic design department, the pros at Proformance Apparel will absolutely outfit your business for success. Give Proformance Apparel a call today at 303-794-8169 or visit online at proformanceapparel.com. Members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
Uncork and unwind. Now, doesn't that sound like the perfect way to end your workday? Uncork and unwind. Every third Wednesday at 6 p.m., we invite you to uncork and unwind at Water to Wine in Centennial, County Line Road and University. Wine Club members uncork and unwind for only $15, $20 for the general public. To RSVP, call 720-489-9463. 720-489-WINE. Water to Wine.
Get a new prescription for your life and tune in to Dr. Asa On Call, weeknights at 7 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Is 2013 going to be your year? I certainly hope so. Remember, on our Facebook page, we've got a little question out there. What is the question that we're asking on our Facebook page?
Well, here's how we set it up, is if you don't do anything different, you're not going to see any different results. So, what are you doing different in 2013 that's going to take you to success? If you're doing something different, answer the question on our Facebook wall. We'll give away a free office sampler pack from Boyer's Coffee.
One of the things you could do different is maybe host an event for your team, your corporate party. How about, are you doing anything for Valentine's?
You know, we're already thinking about Valentine's. We kind of have our year put together. Do you have Valentine's on the brain? Well, let us put it there for you. Maxine Cuts Alcott from A Bloom, the fabulous A Bloom florist and gift shop in the town center in Highlands Ranch, is on the phone with us. Hi, Maxine.
Hi, Angel.
Hi, Maxine. How are you today?
Good, Eric. Yourself?
Fantastic. Well, I'm not in the market for weddings, but I know that this is the time that people are starting to plan for that. So let's talk about what A Bloom does for folks who are in the mood of love.
Well, you know, we've been working in the wedding industry in the Denver metro area for almost 30 years now, and not only do we provide you with exceptional service for your wedding and lovely designs for your wedding flowers, but I'm also very well connected with other vendors in the industry. And when you come in and talk to us, one of my questions is always, you know, what else are you looking for? Who can I help you with? And I can save my clients a lot of footwork because I've worked with a lot of people in Denver and I know the best. So
you are very well connected, Maxine. And I think that's one of the things that we hear over and over again from your customers is how connected you are. You're really a one-stop shop referral network for anybody. And I'm curious, 30 years of doing weddings, approximately, give me a number. How many brides do you think you've met?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, it's up there.
I honestly have no idea.
Is bazillion a
I
word?
really have no idea.
Over 1 billion served. You'll be able to hang that on your shingle.
I hope not.
Hey, Max, let's talk a little bit about corporate events and how important the decor is to throwing a great event.
It's extremely important. It's all about the message that you want to convey, and whether you are hosting an event for your clients, if it's an annual gala or if it's a fundraiser for a nonprofit, you are putting yourself out there in front of people and you're presenting yourself in a certain way. So what we help you do is we look at your corporate brand or your nonprofit brand. We try and bring all the components in. If you have a theme, whatever it is, it's very, very important that we take all those components and bring that into the design for your day. And again, not only do we do the centerpieces, but if you need lighting, you need other things, we've got the people to send you on to. So it's extremely important that you pay attention to these things. Don't just use the votive candles and the mirror that the hotel is going to give you.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what you're doing and really make a difference. You ask, what are people doing different in 2013?
Yeah.
Pay more attention to how you're presenting yourself. I think it's very, very important.
It is. And, if we're talking about brand and creating that credibility and accentuating that or extending that brand even into the events, when you pay attention to those little details,
right,
and those details, including the flower arrangements, they just take the room and make it far more special, shows the audience that you really care. And if you care enough to put the details in the event and have beautiful flower arrangements.
And it says that you care enough to take care of the details for your clients.
Now, A Bloom does some incredibly beautiful arrangements. Maxine, do I have to come in and know, okay, this is the kind of flower I want and this is what I want? Because when it comes to describing flowers, I have no clue.
Well, we're always happy to visit with you in-house. That's, people are always welcome to come in. We also have a website, which actually I'm hoping to relaunch a new website here any day now. And we're going to be adding about 50, maybe 75 new photos to the website once the new one is up and running. So we can always work on the phone, or I can always come to you as well.
There's virtually nothing that you cannot do. Maxine, let's just say if I might have found or I'm starting to work on negotiating a significant other, wink, wink, nod, nod, and it's coming up on Valentine's Day, and I want to maybe, seal the deal.
Okay.
How do you help me?
How do I help you?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you ask, Eric. We just did actually created a flower arrangement for a fellow that he wanted the engagement ring within the flower arrangement.
Oh, I'm not talking about engagement. But okay, go ahead. I mean, you can tell your story, but just for the record,
going a little fast for me.
I just thought maybe we'd go to see a movie or something. All right, go ahead.
But that was just a lot of fun, and now we're doing their wedding, which this summer. But it was great fun to conspire with him and figure this out. What we could do for him, and creatively attach the ring to the flowers. So that was quite a bit of fun. On Valentine's Day, it's fun to not only recognize your significant other, but you can also send flowers to friends. Don't forget your children. Little girls love flowers. We also have items in our gallery like hand-blown glass hearts. For little girls, we have some handmade dichroic glass little heart necklaces.
I love dichroic
they just
glass.
love. We always sell out of those. Valentine's Day is just a great day to reach out to people to tell them that you care about them. And it can be a friend. It doesn't have to be someone you're married to. It doesn't have to be someone you're dating.
Yeah, right.
It's just a really neat day to reach out and tell people you care about them.
Maxine, one of the things also at A Bloom, you feature local artists. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we represent over work from over about 120 artists from the U.S. and Canada, mostly U.S. artists. I think only about 5 are from Canada. And we have everything from fine art, acrylic paintings, watercolor paintings, some beautiful natural light photography, to blown glass, fused glass, pottery, stoneware, porcelain. We have hand-painted silk scarves. We just started carrying some gorgeous handmade quilted baskets. You have to come in and see these things. They are stunning, and they're made by a local artist in Highlands Ranch.
Yeah, you really do have to come in and see. So, Maxine, let's give some contact information on where we can go to get our listeners to come see what you got.
Absolutely. You can always visit us at our website at abloomhighlandsranch.com, or come on in and take a look at the gallery and visit us. Be sure to say hello. When you're in, we are at 9325 Dorchester Street in the Highlands Ranch Town Center, and we're located in the Clock Tower building.
Fantastic.
It is a beautiful, beautiful store. You owe it to yourself to go in and visit.
And one of our listeners just wrote in and says, absolutely love Maxine. So we love that you are with us today. And thanks for helping me, kind of look good in front of the ladylike.
You know what? Maxine will help anybody look good, from corporate events to personal events to even just giving your friend, that difficult-to-buy-for friend, that perfect little gift. Maxine, we love that you're a partner with us here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for being with us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for the invitation.
You betcha.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Hey, do you have a vanity phone number? Like 855-FAN-BRAG?
I do.
You do. And there's a reason that you do. And if you don't, well, we're going to talk to the expert, and he's going to make the case for it. Vanity phone number is coming up next on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Every mortgage loan requires title insurance, and you have a choice of the title company you want to work with. Choose Trinity Title. Trinity Title, locally owned and awarded as Small Business of the Year, offers you the most customer-focused closing experience. Check with your real estate agent and make sure they're working with Trinity Title. Get the mortgage insurance you need by calling Trinity Title at 303-470-1213 or online at trinity-title.com. Trust Trinity Title to insure you. Trinity-title.com.
Listeners to the Experience Pros tend to have businesses that are growing and thriving. And as your company grows, chances are you'll be looking for more space soon. Don't even think about relocating, expanding, or even renegotiating your lease without your advocate in commercial real estate, Joe Landgren. Joe is one of the area's most experienced site location experts, and he can save you thousands, maybe millions, by helping you find the right location for your business. Don't make the mistake of a lifetime. Meet with Joe for a no-cost consultation. Call 303-454-5421 or visit Antonoff.com.
Is your business ready to grow in the new year? Make sure that you have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted before the ball drops to ensure that you stay out of legal trouble. Contact Elizabeth Lewis at the law office of E.C. Lewis, P.C. today at 720-258-6647 or find her online at eclewis.com to make sure that all of your contracts are up to date, your business structure works for you, and that you are ready to grow in 2013.
When you need a product or service, who do you trust to get the job done right? Where do you look for those companies that are absolutely guaranteed to put your needs first? Is there a place where customer service reigns supreme? You bet there is. The Extreme Customer Service Directory is now online, and every company on this list has met with our rigid standards of customer-forward business practices and the highest quality service and products. When you need someone that you can absolutely trust, turn to the Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. We guarantee it.
Your IT investment is not just another line item in your budget. You need to think of IT as a profitable investment with a direct effect on your bottom line. C-Squared Computer Consulting offers 24/7 system monitoring and optimization, which means reliability, performance, and productivity. Call C-Squared Computer Consulting today to realize your IT investment's potential. 303-933-1113 or find C-Squared Computer Consulting at c2cc.net.
The Dave Ramsey Show, noon to 3 on AM 560, legendary KLZ.
This is Angie Austin. You may remember me from the morning news on Channel 2. After reporting on tragedy and other, bad news for 22 years, I wanted to do something different, more positive, something uplifting. Crawford Broadcasting has given me the opportunity over on our sister station, 810 KLVZ. So join me weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. for The Good News with Angie Austin. You'll hear stories of hope and inspiration and the good things that are going on in our community. We want you to feel uplifted and to know that you're not alone in life's struggles, and there's always some sunshine at the end. Weekdays from 4 to 5, it's The Good News with Angie Austin over on our sister station, 810 KLVZ. Now here's Eric and Angel on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Everybody wants somebody to call them. That's how business gets done, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I think a big piece in business is we want people to remember us. We want them to be thinking of us. And we love it when we come up with something that is so simple.
Right.
A great marketing tool that is so simple. It makes it so easy for customers to remember you. And one of those that is often overlooked is the idea of having a vanity toll-free number. We brought in the expert, Greg Hammerschlag. He's the CEO of Vanity Toll-Free Numbers. And he says when growing your business in a recession, what you need to learn about vanity phone numbers. Greg, welcome to the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Oh, it's great to be here, guys.
Well,
thanks for having me.
Absolutely, very nice to have you. And of course, you're talking to the choir when you're talking about vanity phone numbers with the Experienced Pros Radio Show. 855 fan brag. I mean, we want you to do what we pick up the phone number to call. Why do so many?
Pardon the pun, but that's music to my ears, guys.
Why do so many people overlook the value of a phone number? They invest in their websites, they invest in their social media, and then they forget the one instrument that can help the most.
Well, I think you bring up an interesting point, and I think it's because the trend over the past 5 years has been to go to social network, to go online. And, of course, everybody's doing that, and it has to be part of your business. But what they've overlooked is the fact that the phone is not only not dead, it's more alive than it ever has been. And all of our clients tell us they use us because once they have somebody on the phone, that's when they can upsell them. That's when they can sell them much more than what they get on just an online lead. So I think people like to follow the trend. The trend the last 5 years has been online and social media, and they've forgotten the phone number. And I'll tell you, I was just listening to I've been listening to your program for about the last 15 minutes, and I had to hear about 12 different commercials, and I don't remember one of the phone numbers. And it's amazing that people spend money on advertising, whatever it is, radio, billboards, television. They don't use a great number. It's throwing money away. So I think it's pretty simple.
All right, so is it expensive to have a vanity number?
The beauty of our business is that we're in what's called a shared, we have vanitytollfreenumbers.com, and we can always be reached at 877-TOLL-FREE. We are what's called a shared use vanity phone number company. So if you're a Windows company in Denver and you want 877 Windows for your company, you think it's like price prohibitive. But in our business, we can license that phone number to you in Denver exclusively for that market, and also to the guy in New York for his market. So we can take a great phone number, license it out to multiple markets, but your company in that market owns it exclusively. So our prices are from $75 a month. You can own a great number that can increase the ROI on the money you spend multiple times over.
Okay, so Greg, the idea is, we have 855 FanBrag, and you have 1-877 toll-free. And it sounds like, okay, it would really work because I can remember it, but does it really have that much of an impact for a company to have this toll-free vanity number?
We can show you chapter and verse and statistics. You're going to get at least a 20% or better return on your investment when using a great number, because think about it. People are they're busy in their daily lives. They're doing many different things. They hear the radio spot. Then they go on to the next thing that they're doing, and maybe later on in the day or a week later they'll say, "Wow, that was interesting. I should call that law firm. How do I reach them?" They go on and Google them, and they find 15 companies and all their competitors.
Right.
If you left them with, call us at 877 law firm, That's what they remember. They're all, they don't forget it. It's in their mind, and they're going to call you. You're going to get a 20% or better bump on your investment,
which should offset the cost of the investment on that side. So Greg, are all the 800 numbers taken, or can you still find one out there?
Well, the answer is we have thousands of them. In lots of different industries, 800s specifically. Yeah. We have everything. We have 888s and 877s, but we have some amazing 800 numbers for great businesses. 1-800-HURT-NOW for a personal injury firm. 1-800-HOME CARE for if you're a home health care company. 1-800-HOSPICE for a hospice company. 1-800-CABLE TV. The list goes on and on of great 800 numbers. Again, you would think that they're taken in your market. The beauty of shared use is that we have numbers that we share all over the country. If you're I'll go back to the law firm, right? If you're a personal injury firm, you advertise in the Denver market, 1-800-HURT-NOW. You don't need to get that call from New York. You don't need it in New York.
Right,
you just need it in your market. And that's the beauty of our business.
Okay, so let me ask you a follow-up to that shared use, which I think is, I'm starting to get the idea that that's really the big aha here, is that even if the number is maybe taken, you could work on a shared use situation where it's local to your specific market.
It is, and I don't want shared use to be a misnomer. You don't share it with anybody in your market. Once you have it in your market, it's yours.
Right.
There's not another law. I'll keep going back to the law firm thing.
Sure.
Example. You're not sharing 1-800-HURT-NOW with another personal injury attorney law firm. You have it exclusively in your market. Anybody who dials that number from your advertising marketplace, that call goes directly to you. But again, you don't need the call from Miami, so somebody else is in Miami. But you can use a great number because of this shared use platform.
Well, this is just fascinating. I think when we think that all the 800 numbers are taken. Probably the vanity number that would work best for my company is already taken. I think we just assume that. What I love about this, Greg, is you actually have already kind of the acronyms or the spellings already figured out. And so you can match it to their industry. You already know what the like when we were trying to come up with FanBrag, what's a seven-digit number or word or phrase that we could come up with, and we came up with FanBrag. But you already have all that in place. So if I call you and say, this is my industry, you can match me up to the right vanity number, yes?
Well, not only that, but we have an algorithm on our site at vanitytollfreenumbers.com. You can go in and put FanBrag or the radio station or the name of your company or what you're looking for, and it will come up with different combinations of great ideas that are available to you, and you can actually go online and check out online and have a streamlined process of purchasing that number for your market, licensing it for your market right then and there. So go to the algorithm, basically the search mechanism at vanitytollfreenumbers.com, and you can find most of what you're looking for.
Yeah, can't miss that search box right there on your Facebook, or on your website, vanitytollfreenumbers.com. Or how about this? Pick up the phone. I guarantee you're going to remember this one. 877-toll-free. Hello.
That's why it works, guys. It's just, I know people overthink things, but it's that simple. If you're spending money to do radio or television or billboards, and you're not using a great number to reinforce that, we believe you're throwing out your money, and so do the 1,000+ clients that use our services.
Well, we have a ton of folks who advertise on the show. We know that we've had our listeners who will listen specifically to the show to go back and remember and to get their phone number if they missed it through the first time. And so this is just one more piece. I love it when you've got something that's so simple. Anything we can do to help our customers remember to call us, to keep us top of mind, on the tip of their tongue, is brilliant for business and consistent with our branding. Greg Hammerschlag, 877 toll-free is the number. Also, vanitytollfreenumbers.com. You've been fascinating to talk with. Thanks so much for kickstarting our 2013 for us.
Well, it's wonderful. Thank you very much for having me. I hope you guys have a fantastic 2013.
Can't help it, because it is a fantastic 2013 already. Folks, don't go anywhere. When we return, let's talk a little bit about your blue ocean. If you don't have one, you think maybe you're landlocked because you live in Colorado, well, we got news for you. Coming up next.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Do you love your dentist? Well, you should. Dr. Lee Weisbard has been practicing excellence in dentistry for more than 26 years, and she's taken care of some of Denver's most famous teeth. Dr. Lee is concerned with your overall health. You really do matter to her. Don't put off going to the dentist. You need to schedule your next appointment with Dr. Lee Weisbard. Love your dentist again. Visit weisbarddental.com or call today 303-773-3373.
You have a story. Jerry Brown of Jerry Brown PR can help you tell it. Better than that, Jerry can help you get your story heard, understood, and remembered. Stories stick, and you want yours to be top of mind when your customer needs your service. PR isn't an expense, it's essential. And Jerry Brown PR has helped many small business owners get found and remembered. Call Jerry today at 303-594-8016. That's 303-594-8016 or online at jerrybrownpr.com. And let's start telling your story.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Change is a choice, and change might be just what your company needs to break through to the next level. Mike Stanley and Gary Patton of On Purpose Leadership will help you find the talent in your leaders and the leaders in your talent. Presentations and workshops by certified John Maxwell team members guarantee your next meeting inspires your employees to action. On Purpose Leadership, because leadership should be on purpose. Call them today at 720-331-2864 or visit opleadership.com. opleadership.com.
To protect your business with properly crafted bylaws and operating agreements, you need to meet Justin Vaughn of the Vaughn Law Offices. Justin is an expert at making sure your business is safe from legal action and prepared in the event of unexpected happenings. The consultation is free, and one meeting with Justin is all you need to know you've made the right decision for your business. Call today, 303-586-5905. You've poured your life into your business. Protect it by calling the Vaughn Law Offices, 303-586-5905, or online at vaughn-law.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude, and be sure to always end your week with Fan Bragging Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune into the Experience Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
This is Bill O'Reilly, and I'm looking out for you. AM 560 KLZ is your source for common sense thinking in Denver. And now, my talking points. Twice daily on KLZ, mornings at 7:30, and the afternoon edition at 5:30 on The Source, AM 560 KLZ.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Somewhere beyond the sea. Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks again for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. When we talk about the blue ocean, people immediately jump to the notion that we're talking about vacations. But instead, what we're really talking about is a concept that if you grasp onto in business, well, it is as deep as you want it to be.
Absolutely. The idea about your blue ocean was taken from the Blue Ocean Strategy Institute and at the European Institute of Business Administration. The idea is there's an uncontested market space. There's something out there that nobody else has their business in. We all kind of become the Me Too.
Like positive business talk.
We created our blue ocean. We're going to help you create your blue ocean strategy. Our guest is marketing pro R.K. Green, Dr. R.K. Green. She has achieved extraordinary business success by the age of 28, and she advocates creating one's own blue ocean. Dr. Green, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you, and thank you for having me here.
Very, very nice to have you here, Dr. Green. Now, let's start with laying out kind of a simplified layman's terms. What is the blue ocean, and how is it that we find ours?
All right, so when we talk about the blue ocean, first we have to understand what a red ocean is. And so in a red ocean, the industry boundaries are defined and they're accepted, and the competitive rules of the game are known. So that's going to be your standard realm of competition. And so here you have every competitor doing the same thing in the same way.
Sounds like
every competitor takes a relatively conventional approach to doing business, and they try to leverage that conventional approach in such a way as to beat the competition. Well, that all seems really nice and standard and predictable, but if you think about it, a red ocean is one that has its dangers. And when you think about a red ocean strategy, sometimes that the strongest and the smartest survive, but sometimes it's just a matter of being lucky. So there's so many competitors, and the competition is so deadly fierce that sometimes in business, and I think that we all know this, that the best and the brightest don't always succeed. And so sometimes the best and the brightest get shredded by all the sharks, so to speak. But when we talk about the blue ocean strategy, it's almost the exact opposite. When you're thinking about the blue ocean, it's when you promote the concept of creating your own thing, your own entity. It's the place where you are your only real competitor because your products and your services are so unique that the competition becomes irrelevant in a sense.
All right, so if you think about what a lot of us, do in business, our industries are pretty standard. They're pretty much what you would find in the red ocean. Is there a way we can create this blue ocean strategy even if the industry we're in seems more red ocean?
Definitely. It's all about redirecting your focus. Focusing on the blue ocean strategy. I think that in business, at times we become so engulfed and worrying about what the competition is doing and how effective they are and how they're competing against us and how are they attaining customers and that stuff. We want to make sure that the goal is not to figure out how to fit into that established market. It's all about creating an environment in which you're that only competitor and you're the go-to person for that product. So it's all about really differentiating yourself from your competitors. And how you do that is making and understanding that your service is so incredibly understanding the power of your brand and yourself and really creating that product or service that's highly, highly specialized.
All right, so
you want to start thinking about yourself as the best and the brightest in a sense.
So if that's our starting place where we readjust the way that we're thinking about ourselves, and creative differentiation really is the goal here, are there some steps that we can do? Maybe our listeners want to take a step right now and come up with some kind of an idea of how to implement that?
Definitely. How do we create our own blue ocean? Well, as I say, and I mentioned this in my book, we talk about redirecting your focus as the first step. Really understanding that the fundamental shift to the strategy of your industry and all the above, you begin by really reorienting your strategic focus from your competitors to alternatives and from customers to non-customers of an industry. And then step number 2, build a culture of improvement. And we talk about the best way to break free from the bonds of our natural competitive nature because as human beings, especially in business, we're naturally competitive. And so we want to concentrate all of our energy on improving ourselves rather than just simply focusing on the competition. Also, I point out, be okay with no. I think that's and one of the things that people always ask me about, how is it that you can be okay with no? Well, we have to understand that in life, we're going to experience various no's, and if we're truly going to ignore what the competition is doing, you have to accept the fact that sometimes your competition is just going to be a better fit for certain people. Mm-hmm. All right? And you have to understand that no's are natural. I don't know anyone in business who's never experienced no's.
My nose is very natural.
Yes. And you learn to accept the fact that you're going to receive no's, that it's inevitable, but it's always about how you respond.
Absolutely. And I think that if we recognize that we're going to get those no's and we have a plan of action for how to respond, then we're not so taken off guard by it.
Of course. And then also, step 4, don't compete in defeat. I absolutely love this step. And I say it because the second most difficult psychological leap has to do with tearing yourself away from that natural tendency to want to be better than the competition. I always tell my clients and I tell my students that if you compete with someone, you only have to be better than them. But if you're only competing with yourself, then there's no limit to what you can do.
That makes an awful lot of sense. All right, so Dr. Green, let's give some contact information and find out how we can pick up a copy of your book and all of that.
Oh, definitely. Well, my book is available, and the title of the book, which is a very interesting title here, I've been called the B word, now what do I do? And it's 13 rules for the new age professional woman. And it can actually be purchased on Amazon. It's also available on the Kindle. It's available on the Nook, and it's available on Barnes & Nobles, as well as the I've Been Called the B Word website. And the actual web address is www.I'veBeenCalledTheBWord.com.
Nice. I've been called the B word. I actually picked up and was looking through the book this weekend, Dr. Green, and I came up with my list of 10 B words that described me. And
amazing. I love it. I always have to make this point, Angel, that the B word book, the rule book, is not about being that traditional B word.
No, it is not.
It's so very different. I wanted to do something very different with the whole B-word concept. And so what I did was that we took those B words, all those different words that begin with B, and we wanted to select the top 10 that really describe you. So we wanted to poke a little fun at that traditional B word.
And you certainly did succeed. Give us the website one more time.
Definitely. It's www.I'veBeenCalledTheBWord.com.
Dr. Green, thank you so very much. We appreciate you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Just so people know that part of Angel's list here, busy, bright, bookworm, business-oriented, believer, blessed, bragging, brand, brunette, and best.
I think that somebody must have put an 11th word on there.
I skipped bossy.
Oh, I am bossy.
No, I don't think so.
I am very bossy.
Hey, let's give something away.
All right, so we posted out on our Facebook wall, if you're going to do something different in 2013 to grow your business, because, of course, if you want to see different results, you've got to do something different.
Right.
Free office sampler pack goes to
Major Mom, who writes in and says, I'm going to build a bigger budget for marketing so that we can work smarter, not harder. And one of the criteria that we kind of took into account in this is some of you gave us some great things. Somebody else has said, I plan on working a lot smarter instead of harder. Thank you, Kim. However, specifics. We need some specifics. Major Mom would, oh boy, she would tell me.
She would.
You need your specifics. How are you going to work smarter, not harder? And she gave it up. She's going to increase her budget for marketing.
I did. I also liked Krista's comment. She says, strip your business plan down to what truly worked and get rid of the ineffective pieces and then add in the new parts you want to add. I think that's a big piece. Looking back at 2012, what did you do well?
Right.
And making sure that that's the foundation that you build on for 2013. So that free office sampler pack goes to Boyers. Goes to Major Mom.
From Boyers to Major Mom. That's right. And thank you so much for participating in that. Fun little contests like that. Keep it lively. And we know that you're out there really working smarter, not harder, by listening to the Experience Pros radio show. And we appreciate that.
Well, we have the best and the brightest. Hopefully you'll go grab a copy of the Value Innovation Works and order flowers from a balloon.
Absolutely. And by the way, thanks so much for tuning into the Experience Pros radio show. You are the revolution. You're the reason we do what we do every day. Share it with other people. Grab somebody and say, you got to tune in, and then watch your business thrive.
Come on,